Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, look up in the sky. It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's breaking news on the Fed. The S&P closing at record highs, as well as the NASDAQ. Google hitting $1 trillion valuation. Joining the team of the exclusive stocks being NVIDIA, Oracle, Microsoft, and one other. Absolutely wild and crazy. Wild, frothy valuations at best, but the market and the irrational enthusiasm around this market is spectacular. 28 plus record highs we've seen in 2025 in a year that has seen the markets do absolutely everything from the high highs to the low lows to massive sell-offs, mini crashes as it were, and then absolutely wild and crazy reversals. What is happening this Wednesday that we haven't seen happen? The only thing that did not happen this year yet, when a market that's seen absolutely every possible thing that could happen to it, is Federal Reserve embarking on a period of cutting interest rate cycle. That's one of the reasons the market is heading in the direction it's heading, because, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk. Up until Jackson Hole, Mr. Powell did not feel he had the components and the evidence to cut interest rates. He held his ground up against the president. It was super important. Some people feel he caved to the president. I believe that the economic data that came in after that Wednesday of the last Fed meeting set the stage, set the table, unpacked the bag for what is going to happen here in the next couple of days. Okay, it is super important to note that unemployment 4.1 to 4.3, jobless claims, some of the biggest in 4 years. The revisions, spectacular revisions, right? Look, you have to realize that is an amazing job, young lady. Spectacular revisions that are playing a huge role in the decision-making by the Fed to completely pivot his decision-making from holding his ground to deciding to cut rates. And now, are we looking at 25 basis points at a minimum? Are we looking at a 50? Rip the Band-Aid? Very possible. The problem is, how will the market react to that? Is the market going to react to that in a way that they're going to go, if we do 25, we're ready, it's priced in and la, la, la? Or if we do a 50, does that show that the softening of the economy is problematic and that people may start to pull back on this market, take some profits coming into Q4? So much going on across the board, hitting record highs, Fed meeting, all eyes are on Wednesday. Not only are they listening to the number, but they're going to listen to the press conference that follows about what the end of this year looks like. How many more cuts are we going to have closing out 2025, and what does 2026 looks like? From now, it looks bright and shiny. It's a beautiful day to be here. I love you all. You got to be in it to win it. That's all I got to say about that.